to... Yeah. Hello everyone, Scaphism here, giving you another game of Starbow, and in this particular match, which will be played on Circuit Breaker yet again, we're gonna have Scaphism, I think. He even sent me a link on how to pronounce his nickname. It's a word in his language. I think he's from somewhere in Eastern Asia. I'm gonna say in the Middle East, but he might not be completely Middle East. It might be like Pakistan or India or something, but I don't remember. I might be completely wrong, but something like that. He's actually really good though, that's the point. So he's going to be playing the pink Terran pieces. His opponent is going to be Byleth in the Zerg pieces, the green Zerg pieces. Byleth likes to be green, it seems, because he's French. I don't know. So Byleth is going to start with a very early scout. Guess he's a little bit scared of maybe some proxy play or some early Rax pressures or something, but this is a fairly early scout, I'd say. He's gonna go for a spawning pool first versus Terran. I've never even seen this before. This is interesting. In the meantime, okay, if Scaphism had spawned fairly close or fairly like in the scouting pattern of this drone, and he'd gone for like a CC first on low ground, then the spawning pool would have paid off. Maybe even been like an instant win, especially if he spawned here, because this rush distance right here is incredibly short actually. But that's not the case, and now he's scouting cross. I guess he's just... it seems like he has a strategy that relies on... No, he's just taking another route. I thought he would. Okay, fair enough. Did I actually get the... Yeah, I got the image off. Okay, good. So, Scaphism is going to go for a fighter in the barracks. Probably going to smell some Reapers early on. Reaper is a very interesting unit that we might look into changing a little bit, but I'm not going to talk too much about that until we've done some testing and I have some more actual information about it. Okay, Byleth is going to go for his hatchery now. He never got gas. He's getting 6 Zerglings, and I guess he's just going to be I'm going to call him a douche, that's kind of wrong, but I guess he's just going to be annoying and try and delay the natural expansion from Scaphism as long as possible. I can't really see any other uses for these 6 Zerglings. If he tries to like attack, he can just repair and put a Marine behind the wall, right? It's no biggie. But he could actually just park the Zerglings right here and be annoying, and he'd have to get a critical mass of Marines in order to actually get an expansion up. Maybe bring some SCVs too and chase them away. So that's kind of annoying. He's gonna finally find his opponent. I don't know why he didn't just bring the drone home, because the Zerglings are coming right now, and now he might just lose the drone. Oh, he could chase the Marine out. Okay, there we go. He's kind of saved the drone. This Marine is gonna die though. That's unfortunate. Byleth just doesn't care about the Marine. He knows that Marine is dead anyway. He's just gonna start attacking the wall with a couple of other Zergling. But yeah, he just needs to... Yeah, he's fine. Get 1 to repair here, please. 1 to repair. Okay, there we go. And then now he has like 1 Marine, and he can chase them away. Byleth really shouldn't lose a single Zergling in this. There we go. He's going for the ST life. I mean, yeah, whatever clan clan pro team life plays for him. Yeah, he plays for a clan. Sure. And Byleth is just going home with the Zerglings? I thought he was gonna like have them sit here and try to deny an expansion. That's really odd, to be honest. I don't really see any point in going for that early spawning pool and making those early Zerglings. That just makes no sense in my head. But we have a fairly early lair though. With the pretty early speed, we got a Vulture incoming. Is Scaphism gonna go mech? Is that the purpose of the early refinery? That would be awesome. Well, he might go for like some... I've seen some Vulture bio combos, but yeah, no, I think he's gonna stick to mech because there's no tech lab on the barracks. There's no engineering bay or anything like that coming in, so he's just gonna start meching it up. And we got a starports incoming. Actually, Vulture Viking is pretty strong versus Zerg, and he's gonna lose his first Vulture. No, he's gonna be fine, and he can just kite forever because there's no speed on these Zerglings. But just wait a little bit, and there will be. And there we go. He should be fine now. He actually saved that Vulture, which is quite incredible, to be honest. Slow Vultures versus slow Zerglings. Vultures do beat that, but as soon as the Zerglings get speed, the Vultures also won't have speed, or else they could get themselves surrounded. Vultures are a little bit like the Vultures in the hand of a very skilled player in Starbow looks super easy to micro, but they're actually a little bit tricky to micro. Not super tricky, but a little bit. Oh, there's a lot of holes in this wall. Oh, that poke is so long. I didn't even know you could stretch that long. It's gonna call on SCV to repair. That's really smart. I like that. In the meantime, a real Marine and a fake Marine chases down the Overseer. In this case, the unit that it came from. Scaphism should really notice there's a changeling behind him, to be honest. Vikings incoming like I talked about, so this is going to be very interesting. In the meantime, though, we have Spire, so the Viking is perfectly countering the build of Byleth, but Byleth sees mech. When you see mech as a Zerg player, you make Mutalisks. It puts Terry in a horrible situation. He has to defend for so long, and he cannot push out for an incredible long time. So Mutalisk versus mech is actually really strong, even if he gets a lot of Vikings. The Vikings also is another unit that is under development and is not complete. And we're looking into changing the Vikings' attack quite drastically, and making it still pretty good versus Mutalisks, but make it a lot worse versus Scourges, so Zerg has a little bit more of a counterplay. Oh, that's noisy. But okay, so we're gonna have some sounds in the background, so I'm gonna speak louder. So we're gonna have some Vikings there killing that Overseer, and we have a few vultures just trying to kill an evolution chamber. That's just, it's one of those things. Might go into the late game, to be honest. Mutalisks are on the way. Vikings are in the sky. Missile turrets are on. Did he see the Mutalisks? Oh, he did. He did. Okay, so he knew about this. So these are some really well-timed missile turrets, to be honest. And these Mutalisks are going to try and do some damage. There's only 3 of them versus Marines. That's just a really bad idea. He even made a medic. He's back to... He's back to... What? To bio. I don't get this. This is a really weird build. Here comes the Vikings. They're just gonna... Yeah, 3 Vikings versus 3 Mutalisks. Not good at all. Oh, he actually didn't chase him away. Does he have the Viking speed upgrade? No, he does not. They can get a speed upgrade so they're as fast as Mutalisks. That's really fast. But yeah, he's actually getting more barracks now, and he's getting technology for the barracks as well. He's got stim. Does he have... No, he doesn't have barrel stabilizer. He should get that. And he's getting +1. He's probably gonna get some... There are no more upgrades that I can think of. Nope. Never mind. So he's... That was a really weird build, but a very interesting build. You get the vultures. You kind of maybe force out some Hydralisks, which he is, which is awesome. Because Hydras versus Bio is just really bad. And then he has the Vikings to deal with the Mutalisks fairly early. He doesn't need the Science Vessels right away. He doesn't have to worry about vultures because he's going mechs. You know, so his opponent thinks that there's no point making vultures, which there actually is. Are they about the same speed? Yeah, 3.49. Yeah, they're the same speed. When they don't have speed. When they have not speed. Very good English. So he's got a bunker, but these medics though should really give it away. Ooh, finding the dropship there. That's actually very important. And drop is not going to be as effective anymore because of Hydralisks. Hydralisks do shut down drops a lot better than Zerglings does, because they can actually target fire both the units and the dropship. And he's just going to drive over so many missile turrets. And Viking cleanup. Bam. Bam. Yeah. So, but he didn't invest that much in Mutalisks, and they kind of pinned his opponent back for a long time. I really, really hope he's going for... No, he's not making the Lurker then. He's going to have so many Hydras, and they're going to do so horribly versus Marine Medic that if Scaphism just churned out some Marines now, overcharged out some Marines, why is he making Fire Bats? Just churn out Marines and go for it. I think he should be just fine. He's actually going to go for a drop instead. I actually disagree with this drop, but I might be completely wrong though, because the units are heavily out of position. But this attack from Byleth is going to do nothing. Ah, wow, that's not a lot of units though. And he's got a lot of Fire Bats for some reason, which is just really bad. And yeah, this Hydra's actually going to do a lot of damage. He's not repairing in time, and he can just... If he just targets down the Marines, he should be fine. He doesn't want to aim move, he wants to target. But in the meantime, here's the drop. Or not. He's got to block in. Okay, he's got a siege tank though, that's going to help. No siege mode yet. But he's going to try and DPS down the orbital. He's going to... Scaphism's going to repair though, and I just think it should be fine. He's almost got the siege tank there. Blocking with the SCVs on the ramp. Really nice move from Scaphism there, and I think Scaphism is going to chase out these Hydras. In the meantime, we got a group of Marines and a medic in there. Going to do some damage. Got the stim out. That's a lot of Hydras. That was reinforcement though, so we're going to return to this group and see what's going on here. And he's going to kill a lot of SCVs for his pain though, or whatever. He's going to kill a lot of SCVs. He's going to get some SCVs kills off of this. And yeah, the drop was cleaned up by the Hydralisks. So things are stabilizing. But if we look at this, 22 workers killed for Byleth. And if we look at the income tab here, they're actually about the same. Scaphism is actually a little bit ahead. Well, yeah, I think he had to pull a lot of workers here, and now he has to pull workers here. Landed Vikings, that's pretty sick, man. I like that. So they're gonna have to have a hard time versus these Hydralisks, though. I don't know if this is the new patch or not. In the new patch, when the Vikings lift up, I can check that right now. Nope, it's the old patch still. So they're still invulnerable when they lift up, unless we didn't change that in the patch. But in the new patch, the attack speed of the Zerglings is 0.5 and not 0.55. Not huge of a change, but Zerglings, man, that's actually quite important. Especially it makes the Adrenal Glands even better, and we also buffed the Adrenal Glands on top of that. It might have been over the top. We'll keep an eye on it. We might have to re-nerf the Adrenal Glands a little bit if this is too bad. But this isn't even that patch yet in this game, since it's a very new patch. We're gonna have a third base from Scaphism. See if he can hold it and take it. I really okay, there we go. Finally getting a lurker then. But the fact that he's been able to stay on Hydralisk for so long, to be honest, if Scaphism had not dropped and just kept his army together, and those firebutts were more Marines, those firebutts were more Marines, and he just pushed, I think he did as a 1 there. Because if you get a critical amount of Marines and medics versus Hydralisks, Hydras just don't do anything anymore. Like, because the medics heal faster than they deal damage, and the Marines just deal so much more damage than the Hydras. It's kind of a clash of the similar units. Like, both Hydras and Marines have the same roles, but Marines does the role better. The roles are to deal a lot of damage and not have a lot of HP. Like, they're high DPS, low HP, but Marines have even less HP and even more DPS. So they're just gonna win that fight straight up, especially with medics. So, like, in terms of cost effectiveness. Yeah, they derp when they start trying to shoot when they are lifted. So we're gonna have a oh, it's good for him that he lands, because then the Storm Queen is actually gonna do a lot more damage, and he's gonna try and lift off again. So this is, yeah, when he lifts up, they can't do anything. Well, we were Zerglings, so they couldn't have done anything anyway, of course. 6 lurkers on the way. We got Barrel Stabilizer finally, +2 on the way. We got a lot of upgrades going. No, oh, we got upgrades going for Scaphism. In the meantime, too, we got upgrades going in for Byleth. So this is gonna be a very interesting fight. Scaphism is gonna move out. Where does he choose to go? Is he going to try and pressure the front? Is he going to try and pressure the third base? I feel pressuring the third base, he's going to leave himself very open to surround. If he tries to get this high ground position, he can slowly push his way down. I think that's a better one. But he's actually going to go for this. He's just going to go in the middle of the map. And Byleth is going to A-move versus this. What is going on here? Come on. Let's be professional gamers here, even though you're not professional gamers. Okay, here comes the lurkers. Okay. So he's burst. Okay, I like this move from Scaphism. I won't deny this. You know, he's pushing this position back, and then he's taking this position here, so he can send down a small squad to take down that base. That's really smart unit placement, army placement. But in the meantime, Byleth is going to clean up. These forces were not enough, and he may have pulled too many units back to kill this base, and Byleth is going to clean up everything with very well-placed lurkers and a lot of Zerglings. But Scaphism did get this base, so he kind of did what he wanted to. But oh, in the meantime, Byleth sent out some Zerglings in another path to kill this command center, and he might just burn down if he's not careful. He tries to defend it, but there's still the whole army of Byleth left, and he didn't really lose that many units from the other attack. And I think this is it. Byleth with an incredible force, doing so much damage. Scaphism overcommitting on that last attack, putting his units a little bit too much out in the open, and this attack that is coming from Byleth is just going to keep raining down Scaphism, and he needs to raise those supply depots. He's not doing it, he's opening up, and Scaphism just leaves the game. Very well counterattack there from Byleth, turning the whole game around after losing that third base. GG.